Good morning, everybody. It's Carrie from KDS Insurance Services, and today we're going to start our video series. This is for educational purposes only. It is not an endorsement of any carrier or policy or coverage or confirmation of any of your coverages that you may have with your insurance companies. It is very important that you know who your carrier is and how to get in touch with them. And if you are using an agency, then it's very important that you also have that contact information and know how to get in touch with that agent. So I wanted to talk today first about how important it is to understand that you have what's called an insurance score. It's a very similar process to your credit score. As we all know, credit is based upon how you pay your bills, and there is a credit profile, and that credit profile pretty much is used for just about everything in our society today. It verifies your identity, it verifies your ability to pay your debts. So it's a very important piece of your puzzle in your household finances. You need to be checking that credit report frequently to make sure that the information on that report is correct and accurate. And if it is not, then you are entitled to and should make those necessary corrections and challenges. On the insurance side, you do also have a insurance score. This is not the same type of thing, but it does track your insurance history, and it is used by many of the carriers today to put you into tiers, or in other words, it's a rating factor. And what it does is it tracks everything. It tracks your policies, how long you've had them, if you've had claims, if you've had cancellation and non-payments. So it also is a very important part of your finances. And you should be checking that with your insurance agent or your carrier. You just simply call them and say, I'd like to know what my loss history is. And then they would be able to confirm what is on your loss history. That is very important because if you have losses that are not yours, then you need to dispute those and have them removed from your records. So today we're going to talk about what's liability insurance, or being held liable for something. As we know, in just about every state, there are minimum state requirements of liability insurance. And you're required to carry this on every single vehicle that is registered and on the roads. The reason for this is the states want to make sure that you financially are sound enough to pay for damages that you may cause to somebody else's person or property. If you are found liable for these damages as a result of an accident where it is your fault, then you're going to have to pay the damages that are assessed to you or you are found liable for to the other party. So if you financially do not have the wherewithal or the money to pay those personally, to come straight out of your pocket, this is why we buy liability insurance. This is why liability insurance is required by your state. It is a guarantee that if you cause an accident and you harm somebody, you cause medical bills, pain and suffering, and property damage, that your policy is in place to take care of those fees. Now, there are cases where you carry a state minimum. In Texas, for example, our state minimums are 30, 60, 25. And what that means is that if you're in an accident and your policy has to pay, it will pay the state minimum of $30,000 per accident to an individual for pain and suffering and medical bills. The middle number, the 60,000, is for the entire accident that would be paid out for pain and suffering and medical bills. So if you cause an accident and to other parties, and there are, let's say, 4 people in that vehicle, then all 4 of those people are going to split that $60,000 mark. The last number is the property damage. So if you're in an accident and you destroy and total a Cadillac, for example, and that vehicle is worth $60,000, and you only carry the state minimum of $25,000, then you're going to be responsible for the difference between the amount your policy would pay and the actual total loss of that vehicle. So it's very important to take these things into consideration because if your policy does not have enough coverage on it to cover the damages that you do to somebody else or their property, if you do both, then you're going to have to come up with that money yourself. Now, it's important to remember that you have to be found liable, so you have to be found at fault. And your insurance companies do represent you. They do represent you in legal matters. And it's their job to defend you. It's their job to make sure that policies don't pay out if you're not legally liable for the damages that are caused as a result of an accident. So this is the first part of the series that we're going to be talking about. It's very important that you know that your assets are at risk. It's very important to make sure that you carry enough insurance to protect your asset level. That's something that your insurance agent should be talking to you about. Obviously, the higher the asset level, the higher the minimum limits need to be across the board on all of your policies. There are other liability or liable policies that are in the insurance industry that people have. There's a personal umbrella policy, there's commercial policies, there's a whole bunch of different type of liability policies, but this is the most common that most people have to deal with because it is your personal auto insurance. And again, you have to be found liable for damages. So we're going to continue this video series again every week. We're going to do two videos a week, Monday and Fridays, and we're going to continue to talk about the different type of policies that are designed to protect your asset level across the board, along with so many other types of coverage that are needed. And it's very important that you work with somebody that knows your portfolio, knows your circumstances, knows your household, knows how to insure you correctly. Not over-insure you, but insure you correctly. So I hope this video is helpful to you. Of course, you are free to contact me at any time. You can go to my website, which is www.kdsinsuranceservices.com. There are dashes in there as well, www.kds-insurance-services.com. And of course, feel free to contact me whenever you would like. My phone number is 832-391-8271. And just remember, these videos are talking in generalities. They're not talking about your specific carrier. They're not talking about your specific coverages. I'm not endorsing any of those things. I'm not confirming any of your coverages. I'm just giving you the educational information that's so important to protect the assets that we all work every day very hard for. So I hope you have a great day, a great 4th of July weekend, and we'll catch up with you next week. Make it a great day.